The first huge mistake directors make is when they focus solely on the cost of liquidation rather than what's the total cost. And here's why that mistake really matters. I think it's the mindset of a director in this position that's quite dangerous. I mean, obviously your business has become insolvent, liquidation isn't cheap, okay? But it's not just a service that you're buying, and it's not a service that's the same everywhere you go. It's a legal process, and the insolvency practitioner that you appoint are duty bound to act on behalf of the creditors of the company. It's their job to bring in as much money into the insolvency as possible. And that can lead to personal liability and claims against you as a director. Now, I'm not saying what they're doing is wrong, they're just doing their job. What I'm saying is, you should be told this on day one, or certainly be given this information before you decide to work with a certain insolvency firm. Now, because directors are under financial stress, I completely understand why they're price conscious, because, you know, I don't know, when I'm going out there to get a service that doesn't really matter, maybe I'm looking for some paving stones. And if they all look the same, I want the cheapest paving stones. If I'm going out there to, I don't know, help me out here, wash my car, and they all look like they're the same car washes, I want the cheapest one. Because the consequences of getting it wrong aren't that high, are they? Now, the reality with insolvency is it's very different. Because a cheap liquidation quote, for me, it means there's things that you're not being told. Now, if you're paying a cheap liquidating cost, there's a sting in the tail. Now, if you choose liquidation based solely on price of getting it into liquidation, this is where it can cause you huge problems. So saving a little bit of money initially ends up costing these directors tens of thousands of pounds. Focusing purely on the cost to liquidate instead of the cost of the whole job is one of the most expensive mistakes that you can make.